Your mother gives birth to you in the hour of the dragon, in the year of the dragon. Your father is a Cantonese opera actor on tour in the States. He already knows you are special. He names you Bruce Jun Fan Lee. Jun Fan, return to San Francisco. This is the first lesson. Even your name is a journey back and forth. You are 3 months old. Your father takes you to Hong Kong. Forever. No, but for a long time. You will grow up in a city that lives on the edge between East and West. This city will make you a person who belongs to neither shore. You will be too Chinese for Americans. Too American for the Chinese. The emptiness between two worlds will become your weapon. Starting conditions. Father Lee Hoi Chun, star of Cantonese opera. A background actor in film. A man who loves you unconditionally and never hides it. Mother Grace Lee. Half German blood, half Chinese. Beautiful, firm, practical. Home, Kowloon, Hong Kong. Streets, gangs, Japanese occupation, expectations to become someone great. But no one yet knows exactly who. 1941. You were a few weeks old. The Japanese occupy Hong Kong on Christmas Day. Your first childhood is a city under occupation. You cannot speak yet, but you are already learning that the world can be dangerous. That strength decides everything. That the weak survive only through cunning. 1946 to 1953. You are 13 years old. Other kids in the neighborhood play in the street, so do you, but differently. You get beaten, or you do the beating. The streets of Hong Kong are a school with one curriculum: survive or run. You never run. Everyone around you already knows this. Your father takes you to the film set. You are 6 years old, already in movies. A small role, a few lines. The camera loves you. You feel it? But for now, film is just a game. The real thing is still ahead. 1953. You are 13. You got into another fight. This time it was serious. Your mother looks at your face and says, enough. She takes you to Master IP Man, a legend of Wing Chun. First lesson. You stand in your stance and think you already know how to fight. The master places his hand on your shoulder and with one movement takes you completely off balance. You fall. You look up at him from the floor. And for the first time in your life, you feel true hunger. Not anger, not ambition, but hunger for knowledge. 1953 to 1958. 5 years under IP Man. You arrive at training before everyone else. You leave last. You practice a strike not 10 times like the others, but 500. Not because anyone forces you, because you cannot stop. But there is a problem. Your blood is mixed. Half Chinese, half European. Some students refuse to train beside you. In Chinese martial arts, there is a rule: the secrets are for Chinese only. Master Ip Man is forced to reduce your private lessons. You say nothing, you simply train more. Infographic: Bruce Lee at 17. Wing Chun technique, above average. Films made, 20 plus. Street fights won, countless. School grades, poor student. Hong Kong dance ranking, cha-cha champion. Real friends, few. Enemies, enough. Clarity about the future, 0. 1958. You are 18. You win the inter-school boxing tournament in Hong Kong. You knock out the previous year's champion in the first round. Your father watches you after the fight and smiles, the way people smile when words are unnecessary. This is probably one of the happiest days of your life. But you don't know that yet. That same year, the police warn your parents, your son keeps getting into fights. One more, and he will end up in prison. Your parents make a decision. Bruce goes to America. San Francisco, the place where he was born. The place where no one knows him. September 1958, steamship to San Francisco. You are 18. In your pocket, $100. English, bare minimum. Connections, 0. You stand on the deck and watch Hong Kong disappear below the horizon. You don't cry. You never cry in public. But something tightens inside. For the first time in your life, you are alone. 1958 to 1961. Seattle. Survival. You work part-time as a waiter in a Chinese restaurant. You give cha-cha lessons. You teach Wing Chun in the street, in courtyards, in basements, to anyone willing to pay. 1961. You enroll at the University of Washington. Major, philosophy. Not business, not medicine. Philosophy. Your father back in Hong Kong is puzzled. Friends are puzzled. You say, I want to understand why people do what they do. Without that, no martial art makes any sense. 1964. You are 23. August. International Karate Tournament, Long Beach, California. You walk onto the stage and demonstrate something America has never seen. Speed the eye cannot track. A two-finger strike. A 1-inch punch that sends a man flying 5 feet back. The hall freezes, then erupts. 3 months after the tournament, Hollywood calls. But you don't yet know that call will change everything. August 17th, 1964. You marry Linda Emery. A white American woman. Your family in Hong Kong is in shock. Some Chinese students leave your school. You say, love has no color. And you keep training. February 1st, 1965. Your son Brandon is born. For the first time in your life, you hold something fragile and helpless. You are a man who can break a board with his palm, stop a strike in a fraction of a second. And here you are afraid to move. You look at your son and something inside you shifts. You are no longer just fighting, you are protecting. 1 week later, a telegram from Hong Kong. Your father has died. You were 24. The first real loss. The man who loved you simply, without conditions. You fly to the funeral and come back silent. 1966. TV series The Green Hornet. Hollywood gives you the role of Kato, the hero's sidekick. Not the hero, the sidekick. You understand this. But you take the role because it is your ticket into American cinema. On set you move so fast that the camera cannot keep up. The director asks you to slow down. You slow down. Inside, anger. Not at the director, at the system that cannot film what you can do. The series airs. Viewers write letters. Who is this Kato? He's cooler than the Green Hornet. You smile. You knew. Infographic. Bruce Lee at 26. Wife, Linda. Son, Brandon. Martial arts schools opened. 2. Students, hundreds. Hollywood roles, supporting. Salary, not enough for your ambitions. New fighting philosophy, Jeet Kune Do. Recognition in Asia, 0. Dream, own film, still ahead. 1969 to 1970, the broken back. You train the way you always do, excessively. A severe sacral nerve injury from improper warm-up before heavy exercises. Doctors say, you will never practice martial arts again. You lie in bed for 6 months. Instead of giving up, you write, Tao of Jeet Kune Do. Your personal philosophical and technical system. Thousands of pages of notes. You cannot move your body, so you move your thoughts. In those 6 months you understand more about movement than you did in years of training. When you get up, you are different. 1971. Hong Kong calls. Hollywood will not give you leading roles. The rule is simple. An Asian actor is always in the background. Then, a call comes from Hong Kong. Golden Harvest offers you the lead in The Big Boss. You go, not because you were giving up, because you understand, if Hollywood won't give you a stage, you'll build your own. 1971 to 1972. 3 films. A phenomenon. The Big Boss. Fist of Fury. The Way of the Dragon. Box office records across Asia. Your face on every newsstand in Hong Kong, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. You do something no one has done before. In cinema, an Asian hero beats everyone and wins. Without help. Without apologies. Simply the best. Young people in the slums of Asia watch your films and think for the first time, if he can, so can I. You are not just an actor. You are a symbol. 1973. You are 32. Enter the Dragon with Warner Brothers. Finally, Hollywood came to you. The first US-Hong Kong co-production. The biggest budget of your career. You film with every ounce of strength you have. Every scene, 100%. The crew is stunned. He never complains about exhaustion. He just keeps going. May 10th, 1973, you lose consciousness on set. Doctors find cerebral edema. They save you. You get up and say, when do we get back to work? July 20th, 1973, Hong Kong. Evening. You complain of a headache. You take a painkiller at a friend's apartment, actress Betty Ting Pei. You lie down to rest. You do not wake up. The ambulance arrives in 10 minutes. Doctors pronounce death. Cerebral edema. You are 32 years old. 6 days later, Enter the Dragon is released, the film that will make you a legend across the entire world. But you will not see it. July 31st, 1973, Seattle, Lakeview Cemetery. You are buried. Thousands come. Hollywood stars, students, strangers. People cry in the street. Linda stands with the children, in silence. You left no billions. You left an idea. Life statistics. Years lived, 32. Films made, 26. Tournaments won. Hong Kong boxing and CHA champion. Students, thousands across 3 continents. Pages of philosophical notes written over 7,000. Broken back, 1 time. Got up, 1 time. Children, 2 Brandon and Shannon. Times Hollywood refused you because of race, many. Times he stopped, 0. Films released after death that earned millions, 1. Times someone said he changed everything, countless. This story is not about fighting. This is not the story of the world's fastest punch. This is the story of a man who is told, you don't fit because of race, because of blood, because of accent,